Hello, and welcome to my Herbiboar Hunting Guide, brought to you by Unperished. Alright, we're going to hunt Herbiboar today. This is a very enjoyable way to train hunter in my opinion, however, it is very energy intensive. The XP rates aren't too bad, and it scales off of your hunter level. So for instance, at level 80 you can expect to achieve around 120 to 125,000 experience per hour. By level 99 you can expect to achieve 150 to 155,000 experience per hour. So these aren't the best rates for hunter, however it is enjoyable in my opinion, which is something to consider. And the pet is super cool. That is not an opinion, that is a fact. And you also have the added side bonus of gathering herbs as you capture Herbiboar as well. So let's go over the requirements in order to get started. In order to start tracking Herbiboar, you need 80 hunter or 77 with hunter potions or 75 with a spicy stew. You also need 31 herblore in order to harvest Herbiboar. So what I highly recommend that you bring with you on your Herbiboar hunting trips are full graceful, and that's just for the energy restoration. Stamina potions or something akin to that nature for energy restoration once again. An herb sack for storing away the harvested herbs that you gather, and magic secateurs for increasing the quantity of herbs that you gather from Herbiboar. If you do not have an herb sack, then you can also use the tool leprechaun that is located near the hardwood patches in order to note your herbs and save some inventory space. So, now that you kind of know what you're in for here, let's get started. Alright, so we're going to start tracking Herbiboar now. And as you kind of make your way through Mushroom Meadow here, you'll see these rocks, as well as a mushroom down here in the swamps, and some driftwood that's up on the beach up there. And these are your starting points for Herbiboar tracking. These are the only spots that you actually need 80 hunter to start tracking Herbiboar. Once you begin tracking and following his trail, you don't actually need that boost in effect. So that's just it's a little nicer for resource mitigation there. And then I already did a few trips, and as you can see, I'm getting some pretty decent herbs. I did get some guam leaves on one trip, which was unfortunate. But I got a torstal, lantodime, snapdragons, catentines, all sorts of good herbs. So you can see how this would be very lucrative if you're a normal player, and how it's very beneficial for an Ironman player as well. So let's go ahead and inspect this rock and see where it leads us. Alright, so you see the footprints here. It's taking us on the trail of Herbiboar. I'm going to go ahead and scroll back. And do be careful of these ancient fungi because they are lethal, especially to a low level like myself. And then you just check these different objects, mushroom, muddy patch, and you'll start to kind of develop a knowledge of the patterns, and you'll be able to forecast where these trails are actually going. I'm a little rusty because I haven't done this in a long time, so bear with me, I'm probably going to make a lot of mistakes, but you'll know what I'm talking about when you get used to it. So I'm going to come around here, follow the trail. Be sure to right click this one especially because the ancient fungi is right there. And this one should lead me right over here. Yep. See, I know some of the trails because I've done it so much. And you're able to forecast where Herbiboar is going. So I'm going to come up here. It's probably going to be the seaweed, which will take me up to the right. Yep. So I'm going to come up here and examine this seaweed now. And that'll probably either take me north or back around here. And it looks like it's going to be back around here, which is finishing up the trail, which is really nice. Sometimes they'll take you around the whole freaking island, which is not fun, but it doesn't happen too terribly often. So that's kind of the gist of it. And then you gather your herbs, and whenever you pass by the tool leprechaun, and I'll show you real quick where he is. Whenever you pass by the tool leprechaun near the hardwood trees here, you can just note your herbs real quick as you're passing by if you don't have an herb sack. And that's a little nice convenience factor there. So like I can just do this. Boop, boop, boop. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the rune light features and then I'm going to go ahead and run through this on double, triple speed, whatever. I'll gauge it when I go to edit this video. So yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I have turned on the rune light feature, and I have world hopped so that the timer is reset down here. And we're going to go ahead and go through about 15 minutes of herbiboar hunting, and I'm going to speed this up, so just sit back, relax, and kind of get accustomed to the paths that I'm taking, and enjoy the music, you guys. Alright, see you soon. Alright, so there we go, just over 15 minutes for that run there. Let's see, what did I start at here? So I got, didn't really get that much. 2396, 2410. So wow, I got 14 in 15 minutes, that's pretty solid. Let's go ahead and do the price check here, just to give us an idea. Check that out. So yeah, 100k in 15 minutes, that's pretty damn solid. And that is without the magic secateurs, so, you know, having those, then I would have a higher yield. And I lucked out pretty well with being able to note these herbs. Sometimes, you know, I'll hit my limit and I'll have to bank if I run by the northern island there, or just go out of my way to go to the Tool Leprechaun. Plus, you know, I had some misclicks and stuff like that where I guessed the wrong path, so not too shabby, honestly. But yeah, so it's a pretty good money-making method, and I'm going to go ahead and show some of the herbs and stuff that you can get and at what levels. Like for instance, I do still get guams. You get guams at every level, but I don't get anything below Renar other than guams, because I am over 78 herblore. So that's something to keep in mind too. A lot of people might recommend that you wait until 78 plus herblore to start doing this, just so you're not getting a bunch of Harlanders and Marantils and stuff like that. I think it's beneficial regardless, to be honest, but you know, do whatever you find is best. I also had a very limited option for herblore experience, so I just wanted to invest everything that I could, supplement everything that I could into it. And yeah, and then Herby here is also 1 out of 6,500, so I got incredibly lucky. I got him at 2,300, I believe, something like that. So I was really lucky on getting him, but he's an awesome pet, you know, go for him. I mean, it's a pretty chill way of leveling Hunter, so yeah. Alright, so there it was, guys. I hope you enjoyed my herbiboar hunting guide. A few things that I want to add to, just to warn you about, is sometimes when you are following the trail of Irby, it'll take you in circles, and then eventually you'll just lose them. Sometimes that happens. It's unfortunate, and it's a waste of time, but that's something that you kind of have to live with. But overall, I feel like it's a very good method of training hunter, especially for Ironmen. And if you enjoy it, then why not do it? I mean, it's profitable for normal accounts, and it's very beneficial for Ironman, so try it out, see if you like it. But yeah, if you did like this video, please leave a like down below, and if you'd like to see more content like this in the future, please subscribe. I also have a progress series going on that I am very excited for as well, so check that out if you don't mind too. And let me know if there are any guides that you would like to see here in the future, and I'll do my best to give you as much information as I can. So yeah, thanks for watching, you guys, and do take care. Alright, have a blessed day.